So you don't just get the core financials, corporate allocations, fixed assets that lots of people used to use on the financial side. You now also get the sales module, the inventory module, and one that is increasingly of interest to people is the purchasing module. So you get all of that capability, as well as the Q&A reporting that people have always known and loved with SunSystems.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another special episode of TRG Talk, digital podcast, brought to you by TRG International. I'm your host today. And today we have a really special guest from Infor. Please welcome Mr. Allan Gleeson, Director of Sales of Infor SunSystems. Thank you for being here.
Thank you,
Allan. So, being a director, I think you've been here and there a lot. So, have you observed any differences in terms of the cloud adoption between the South Asia region and another country?
Obviously, the SunSystems Cloud has now been out and released for about a year, and we've seen very successful adoption all around the world. We've had customers adopt SunSystems Cloud in North America, in LATAM, in EMEA, in other areas within APAC, as well as here in Southeast Asia, and also in Australasia. What I would say is probably more customers have moved on to the cloud currently in the EMEA region. And I think that's largely to do with the fact that our first data center that we have SunSystems Cloud in is located in London. And that has meant there have been probably easier for customers to think that they can move there. But actually the customers who have gone to the cloud in other parts of the world have found that there's been no performance degradation. So Southeast Asia has been somewhere we have been successful, and we have had good customer take up. And the next data center that we will have will actually be located here in the APAC region. And we would like to think and will expect that that will increase further the uptake in the APAC region and specifically here in Southeast Asia.
Yeah, the data center news is indeed a good news for the APAC region, especially for benefit us. In terms of the SunSystems Cloud, congratulations on the first launch after 1 year with the Infor SunSystems Cloud. I think it's such a exciting journey with all of the system unit. As we celebrate the 1 year anniversary of the introduction of Infor SunSystems Cloud, I would love to hear your thought on the solution progress and also the feedback received from our wonderful customer.
I think the feedback has been an overwhelming positive. The customers have liked the advantages that the system has brought to them, the ability to deploy their system without having to continue to invest in their own hardware, to have to do their own patches. All these things that we now take care of for them as part of their SaaS subscription has been a real positive for them. As you would expect with any new launch, there were a few teething problems early on. There were one or two things that we needed to patch, but we absolutely made sure that customers were not negatively impacted for that. And as I say, the feedback continues to be very, very positive for them. So we expect that to continue long into the future.
Can you share some successful story about the business that have experienced the significant benefit that's from implementing the Infor SunSystems Cloud?
So actually the very first customer to go live on SunSystems Cloud was an energy company called Gulf Sands. They're headquartered in the UK, but most of their operations are in the Middle East, and they have benefited significantly from the kind of IT infrastructure reduction costs that they have managed to benefit from by implementing SunSystems Cloud. They've also found that they can actually better serve their user community. As you may know, with on-premise deployments of applications, then for remote users to access, they typically had to go through a VPN and then use a quite weighty software to actually get onto the application. Now with the cloud, they can just get straight onto the system from anywhere and operate it to an optimum level.
Can you list out like the list of the feature that could make a fantastic choice for the business?
So some of the key features of SunSystems Cloud are the fact that not only do you get the more traditional core financial modules, which are known and loved by many of our customers, but included in the cloud solution are all of the modules of SunSystems. So you don't just get the core financials, corporate allocations, fixed assets that lots of people used to use on the financial side. You now also get the sales module, the inventory module, and one that is increasingly of interest to people is the purchasing module. So you get all of that capability, as well as the Q&A reporting that people have always known and loved with SunSystems. But in addition to all of that, you get Infor OS. Now, Infor OS is a technology suite, a wrapper that sits around our solution. And some of the areas that people really love about Infor OS in conjunction with SunSystems is user-defined home pages, so being able to build a screen that is relevant to a particular user's role, that can give them little widgets that they can use to actually help them answer some of the questions that they need to answer today in their job. There's also a great integration hub for allowing data to flow backwards and forwards between applications, and also document management. And document management provides in context data and allows you to actually see the image of documents that are related to the particular part of the application that you're working on. So if, for example, if you're inquiring on a supplier screen, then when you look at a particular posting, you can see the image of the document related to that particular transaction.
I want to talk about the future and the vision of the Infor SunSystems Cloud. Could you please provide me some insight into that section?
Yes, sure. So in terms of future development of the SunSystems Cloud, it's really categorized into a couple of areas. We're going to continue looking to enhance further core functionality, as you would expect, looking at specific functional areas where we need to grow and deepen the application. We're going to continue to adopt further elements of Infor OS. There are data integration capabilities, things like the data lake, where we can publish data and make it even easier for third-party applications to pick up that data. And we're also going to look, if appropriate, at third-party solutions, best-of-breed solutions that will bring capabilities and enhance further the capability of the SunSystems Cloud for our customers.
Right. Thank you, Allan, for being here and joining with the amazing section with us, and also give us also the really exciting news, and also broaden the horizon in me as well. So thank you for being here. To all the audience over here, thank you guys for joining with us today into the TRG Talk digital podcast. And make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. See ya.